thought I'd put some little bit of dance music on, get the energy up and get it moving and get things popping today. Come on in. Let's just move it around a bit. So welcome everybody. So good morning, good morning. I feel like there's a downtown on 9th Avenue. It's called the Badlands, and it's the place. It's the rave area for Stampede. So if you go by there later on, I mean, it starts usually. I don't know what time it starts. Anyways, we drove by there. There was like I think 9 or 10 o'clock at night, which was crazy. I don't know why we took that way. Anyways, so it was like, oh my God, they're playing better music than what I am. So I turned down because it was going really slow because I couldn't go by there fast. And all the ravers like, woo! Just loved it. Loved the energy. Loved that energy of just getting your body moving and moving with that, energy and moving the energy around you. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about not only the energies today. Yesterday was kind of crazy because there is movement and stuff like that. If you want to hear about my post yesterday, please watch it. I know some people may not have liked the message, but hey, just what it is and what I see. And now it's all over the internet and stuff with troops moving. So anyways, that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to bring in some really good positive vibrations because that's what this weekend is. I mean, the moon has gone into Cancer, and being in Cancer, it's in the balsamic phase. So the balsamic phase is the dark phase before we hit the new moon. And it's making some really beautiful aspects. So, and this is Cancer energy. And as the moon is getting closer to this, to the sun and this new moon, this is where it's like, it's the spiritually, it is the peak of when summer begins, of this energy of bringing forth the comfort and the fun and the wholesomeness. And that's really where this weekend comes in. This is a very wholesome type of energy. This is I got like apple pie and mom kind of energy. Let's get the apple pie and let's go and bake some cookies, and let's go down and go by the stream, and it's having fun. It's still, you still have to get things done. Now Mars in Virgo is, I mean, it just I want to get it done. I want to get this done. I want to get that clean. I got to get this done. And it can get you a little bit anxious and overwhelmed and thinking way too much. And this is where for us, it's to like looking at where do we just sort of let things go, not just fall aside. I mean, we're still going to, if you have to mow the lawn and then go have a barbecue, or if you're, oh, I got to do that 2-hour bike ride, but you're feeling exhausted, maybe go for a half-hour bike ride, 45-minute bike ride, then maybe go to the beach. This is about really looking into an ebb and a flow of your energies and not overexerting yourself to a point where you're totally exhausted. This is where we are trying to find comfort. We are trying to find where, because where Pluto is and it's square in the nodes, it's like opening and closing doors, and all of this seems to be happening so fast, and it's facing fears and destiny and reality. And it can get overwhelming, and it can get where we feel stuck or just not wanting to do it, or just get so totally obsessed. It's like, oh, I got to go clean every little nook and cranny into everything and make sure everything is all straight, which could be very Virgo. But we want to come back and we got to say, okay, you know what? Yeah, I can do a quick dust. I'm going to give myself 15 minutes, going to clean the house, tidy up, and then we're going. Like doing things like that so that you are not, especially those who are my earth signs, right? We are coming into a square with Mercury and Jupiter. And that square is it worth it? It is especially with Mercury being in Leo and where Jupiter is in Taurus, and it's asking, is this really worth it? Is this worth my time? Is this worth, why am I totally obsessing over this? because we can get caught up with the lower mind and the higher mind, right? And this is looking at, where we just need to hold the space with the energy and not shifting too much, especially with the yod and that yod with Venus and the moon. This is, I have quite a few yods in my chart. And I know if I really over obsess or I shift, things just go haywire in my life, and or I get very overwhelmed or emotional with things. And this is where I have to look at, where can I just hold the space? Because I'm right here, right? This is what I need to be doing right now. And allowing myself that breath, allowing myself that time in order to bring forth a flow. So taking the mind, the bigger, wider scope, and to cultivate some really good vibrations. I got like the Beach Boys going in through my head about good vibrations. I'm not going to sing it to you guys because, but you want to bring in the good vibrations, bring in the music, bring in the fun. This is where this weekend is at. I mean, it's kind of weird astrology this weekend with all the different like changes and shifting and everything else, and especially as the nodes are going to be shifting on Monday with the new moon, or right after the new moon. So about an hour or two after the moon hits its peak, then the nodes shift. And the thing is that with Aries, it'll be like very racy, want to get things done. It's cardinal, it's Mars ruled. So it really wants to get fired up and really get things going. So, this is like taking that time, taking a little bit of time. And on that note, because we have Venus going retrograde, and Venus going retrograde is I mean, her going retrograde in Leo is going to be our very first experience of her going retrograde in Leo. And in a lot of in some of my going down a rabbit hole or looking into what happened in 1840, and where there was a lot of migration in the 1840s. There was sort of actually there was a lot of death, with starvation and things like that, things to do with food supply. So Virgo is, Venus is bringing up where can I find that comfort? Where can I find, where I'm not just going to throw everything out, right? This isn't a time to throw anything out. And this isn't a time to start new projects, like big projects, right? So for me, it is a time to step back into my teaching. Yay. Yes, I know. It's one where I hummed and I hawed, and I was like, do I want to go back into teaching? Because for me, teaching, I love it. But it's redefining how and what I'm teaching. And meditation, yoga, especially Kundalini yoga. If you don't know me now, to find out that, yes, Kundalini yoga is one of those things I just love. I love doing Kundalini yoga. Why? Well, there's a flow to it. It's a practice, and like everything else, but it really comes in because there's not only the traditional kind of yoga part, but there's a meditative part to it, and there's kriyas. And so on July 22nd to August 30th is 40 days. And during that 40 days, I want to take you on a journey with doing some yoga. And now the thing is that I'm not an Insta model yoga looking kind of chick. I am a older person, older woman who is chesty and voluptuous, and uh sometimes I don't bend or as well as a Instagram model. So but I want to bring in that I want to show you some yoga, on this journey, and I want to bring in some meditation. And part of this journey is also about the Dharma, learning what the Dharma is and working on the grounding of our Dharma. So working and bringing in that magnetism. I also want to bring in, of course, some astrology and how that astrology relates not only to yoga, but, how does that astrology relate to you? It's not a whole astrology class, but talking about, what the different houses mean. And how that flow would mean for you, and even getting to look at some of your charts, which would be absolutely cool during this class as well. So we really want to come in and create a space, a sacred space for all of us to learn. And it is from 6 to 7:30 Alberta time, and bringing in that 6 to 7:30 time is an hour and a half. We're going to be on Google Meet, so anybody can come and join us. It's $247 for the 40 days. Now, the $247, I'm asking for a 50% deposit to for you to do it, but of course, there's payment plans. This is me stepping in and bringing my business back. That's a big one. And in order for me to bring my business back, I have to start teaching. I'm going to have to start looking at new creative ways of doing and bringing not only classes, but bringing more to y'all, because I love this and I don't want to go back to a muggle job. I want to bring part of that muggleness to my work and bring that into everything that I do. And to me, that's very important. Um, Other things that I'll be bringing in, and I know many of you guys have been waiting and you bought them at the auction and stuff like that. So we'll be bringing back some classes. And we'll see how that layouts. And the first one is a new one that I'm teaching, and it's the Dharma class because it's in my alignment right now. And my energy is going more towards doing the meditations, doing the astrology, bringing that energy in to what I do and into what I teach. And in doing that, I feel I want to be really of service to you all. And being of service to you all, that means I want to show up. I want to be 100% to you all. I want to be able to, do the things that I've always done, but even better. And that to me is very important, very important. So if you are wanting to join me, and let me know. Okay. The other thing is that tomorrow's the last day for the 15-minute readings, being at $33 and $33.33. And bringing that 15-minute reading. So it'll be a 15-minute reading. We do have a summer splash sale that's going to start on Monday for readings. So, and they will be for 1 week only. So we're going to have a summer splash starting on Monday. I'll let you guys all know what that is. And, I'm sorry, my son's texting me, and what the summer splash sale is. So that's the other thing, is that the Guru Mama has always been where I want to bring you the best prices for what I do, yet still keep a roof over my head, meet my needs. That's the thing, is that I want to be able to meet my needs, do what I do what I love, but actually meet the needs of what I want to do and build my business. And that to me is very important. So for those in the Calgary area, I will be starting to do markets again. So you'll start seeing me out doing markets. And in those markets, I will be doing astrology and tarot readings. So stepping back into just doing what I used to do, and stepping forward. And especially when after my post from yesterday, knowing that so many people are going to be needing the support and spiritual support as we are heading into some critical energy. And it's within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, this is going to be very transformational energies that we will be stepping forward into. And we are needing to have a very strong spiritual base, and we're going to be needing on how we can ground within this energy that's coming forward, so that we're not thrown all over the place, and that we are feeling not only grounded, but we're able to focus. And that's the other reason why I love the Kundalini, because once you do, you start the Kriyas and you start doing them, and we're going to do different Kriyas over the 40 days, not just one Kriya. So bringing in the different energies so that it shows you that, oh, okay, I really liked that one, or that one's a little difficult. So it'll help you to really bring in that grounding and show you how you can shift your energies, and how in switching your energies, how that can help you to really keep your eye, like, because as the storm starts coming in, setting intentions and facing the eye of the storm. And that's what we've been doing for the last 15 years. And things can change in a day, things can change in an instant. And we are coming into an energy that really, where we will be needing to look at how we are aligned with what we want, and how in a time that is very tumultuous, very unusual, that we are still able to create, that we are still able to manifest, and that we are able to understand that we all have a divine purpose on this earth walk, and that stepping into our divine purpose is extremely important. So I'm not going to keep you long today. I want you to go out. I want you to go and enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend, have a blessed time. I probably will not be on here tomorrow. Maybe I will. Yeah, no, I probably will be on tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to send you guys out so much love. Thank you for being a part of my world. Let me know if you're interested in anything that I am doing, or if you have any questions or concerns. Yeah, I'm very excited about this, and I'm very excited about this class that I'm doing. And just have a fabulous day. Enjoy your family, enjoy everything, that you have in your life at this time, and have a blessed one, everyone. All right. So we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you tomorrow, because I just love to talk, Blessed be everybody. Bye-bye. See you later, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Get that vibration going. Get that movement going. Bye-bye.